Hey guys, welcome. Okay, I just gotta get a couple things together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right. I haven't hey, just grabbing all my stuff that was in the moon. It's strange. Like changed colors. Alright, let me plug you in. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. So, my friends are your friends. I'm pretty sure that's Barney. So, I don't know how that should really be interpreted. I don't know if someone doesn't know how to share. Barney was all about sharing. Sharing is caring. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So, sharing is caring. How's that sound? Oh, I just got my own notification to watch myself live. Odd, because I never get notifications. Okay. Ciao. Ciao. I'm gonna do you too, buddy. I just gave the cats beef and boar. Yep. First time for everything, right? First time for everything. Come fly with me. I don't know who sings that. Oh my god, guess how my hair's been up all day? Hi. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. Wasn't. Oh. I got concerts coming up. Come fly with me. I don't know who that is. I want to say could be Frank Sinatra, or I almost want to say Melbourne. So I don't know if his son was Australia. Michael Bublé. Is he from Australia? Come fly with me. I think the original is Frank Sinatra, though. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's Frank Sinatra. So, Michael Bublé, he does a lot of his remakes too, do-overs. Come fly with me. Talks about Bombay, Acapulco. Um, was Frank Sinatra from Australia? I know he was British, but he once got trapped in Australia. I wonder if he made that song. Melbourne's Australia, right? He grew up in Jersey. So I don't know where Melbourne came in to play here. Okay, why Frank Sinatra despised Australia. Come fly with me. And then I heard Melbourne. And it literally says he despises Australia. What are we channeling here? And for what reason? At one point, it was his favorite destination. But his last visit to the shores, so let's see what happened. Controversial scandal ever. Particularly the orchestras once in Sydney declared on the stage. Los Angeles, London, Sydney. But the love affair ended in 1974, which married unfortunate Sirius Sinatra. A funny thing happened in Australia. I made one mistake and I got off the plane. It's almost like it was doomed from the beginning. His lady friends with a headline. I'm thinking we're going somewhere with his wife thought he had an affair. Who knows? Quoting the lust. I feel like I'm reading a fucking novel. His second was in Melbourne. Isn't that what I just said? Did I say Melbourne? I did say Melbourne, right? I'm almost positive. Okay. His second was a Melbourne concert was canceled. Airport staff imposed the ban of the private jet Turbulent. After flying to Sydney on a commercial flight, the 3-day media sieged his Sydney hotel and took place with reporters demanding an apology. He said Sinatra, don't ever apologize for nothing, but in the end, after a visit to his hotel, the ACTU president, later the prime minister, Bob Hawke, compromised his reach. No apology, but Sinatra and Hawke agreed on a statement expressing Sinatra's regrets on the series of events. A lightning rod for drama. So come fly with me. It sounds great, right? Whatever sounds great right now, I'm assuming we're going to interpretate that. It's coming with a big fucking package of drama. So beware. Because it pulled me to Frank and then Melbourne. So I wish I could wrap it up in like a. But he was both known for his temper and generosity. The Australia government wouldn't let him leave, according to like what we just read. So I don't know. Don't get okay. Don't get stuck in a sticky situation. Um, Come fly with me. Or be careful you're not flying right now because you might get stuck. A weird way to interpret the message, but because I that's exactly what I was saying. Like, come fly with me. But he actually got stuck and they didn't let him leave. So that might have to do with your travel plans right now. That might even be like a global thing. So that might be like some type of event that's going to take place where it might make the news. It's the only thing I can think of because there's reporters all over this. There's reporters all over this. Like what it's telling me about Melbourne. So if you, this is either like a personal message. I gotta clean my glasses. It's either a personal message if you, it's a full moon reading. So I'm assuming like within a week or so. Instead of you probably in the last couple days. But if you are traveling in the next week or so, um, but I really do feel like this is more of probably a global event where it would be televised. Like somebody will make a fuss, get bent out of shape. They won't let him leave this country, yada, yada, yada. And look at all the restrictions being dropped with COVID. So who knows if all of a sudden, you know, the restrictions go back up. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's linked to drama. So it could be a metaphor, but I really do think it's linked to some type of travel. So if you travel in the next few days, you might not be leaving that country. I'm not looking at it as like a good thing. I'm looking at it as drama, anger, reporters. So I really don't think it's a metaphor. It's 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 either travel or be on the news. So with that being said, there's that. Come fly with me. I mean, what's the freaking song? What's the next lyrics? That's gonna drive me nuts now. I thought it says, "Take me to the moon." It could be talking about certain airlines. Come fly with me, lyrics. Come fly with me, we'll fly away. Exotic booze, Bombay. Float down the blue. Well, it sounds wonderful. He just made everything sound wonderful, though, guys. So, let's see. Why does it keep doing that? Come fly with me. So he's basically implying to the listeners to follow him around the world by flying with him. He begins in suggesting you can use some exotic booze, something Bombay. So it could just be a particular song, okay? a particular place, a particular person, a particular event. Careful you're not getting lured in. That seems really tempting. Okay. Um, I wonder. So Michael Bublé, it's the same lyrics, so he didn't really twist anything. So does Michael Bublé have a connection to Melbourne, Australia? I mean, he's playing there, but oh shit, he's in Melbourne. He was there last month. Looks like he's going to be back this month. He's going to be on the same stage as where Willie Nelson was, Bob Dylan, Frank Sinatra. So there's something with Melbourne. I don't know, guys. It's almost like a duplicate. What I wanted to say was replica, but like a duplicate. Okay, so that one was canceled. So now he's going to be there in November and December coming up. They're almost already sold out. November 30th, December 7th and 8th. He's in Melbourne, November 30th. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, clearly I know there's a message there, but I'm not quite sure on how to interpret that yet. So, there's that. Fly me to the moon. Okay. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop, shimmy, shimmy, pop. But I'm thinking of like, we used to jump rope, so I don't know what that's about. Fly me to the moon. Okay, I got the picture. No, apparently I don't got the picture. What's the deck I want? Come fly with me. I'm gonna go nuts. That's gonna drive me freaking bananas. Come on. Why? Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? It's the freaking deck I want. Not here. Not here. Not cool. All right. Fine. We'll play a different way. Okay. All right. Full moon Sag. Trooper loops. Full moon Sag. Let's do this. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pops. Shimmy, shimmy, wow. Anybody know what that is? Briefly. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pops. Shimmy, shimmy, wow. Tom Hanks. Big. That's the first thing it pulls me to. Everything is about big. It's saying it came from the movie Big. So whatever this is can be a big deal. Sock me in the stomach 3 more times. Oh, the shades go down. Okay, so I guess whatever this is a big deal. What a strange way to get feelings. I mean, messages. Did you just hear me though? What a strange way to get feelings. And who are we to say? Who are we to say, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We got failure, we got patience. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. These are lessons, so I'm basically pointing out clearly things that need to be worked on. This is not the deck I wanted. Oh, there it is. It's right there. All right. So let's just read these real quick. So we got some guilt. I don't want to go this way. So this is the energy of feeling like you can't do it, like a failure. There's clearly a big mistake here. Something you can't get out of. Or you got out of, so what is that trying to say? Because I use the word big mistake, but I understand a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So take your mistake and don't do it again for whatever that's in regards to. It can be minuscule, it can be big. You probably won't make that mistake again because you probably feel guilty. Damn, I can relate to this on such a mundane level. So this, I know the message is not for me. I'm not like, but I get how it can be mundane and then it can be a big deal. Someone could have made a mistake because they didn't listen to their intuition. Someone can feel guilty. This is just holding on to the past feelings. Somebody's probably asking why this, why now? Like, this is stuff only you can answer yourself. Someone else can't give you these answers. I almost feel like this needs to be hermit mode. Like, if it's more of a mundane thing, I really don't think it will be done again. I don't think it would be something that would eat at you. I do feel like something little can lead to something big and then therefore can eat at you. Um, I just feel like I'll give you like for my work scenario, just really like it's so little, but I really wouldn't say I'd feel like a failure, but like I accidentally threw something away, but like, oh, mistake, maybe I should have looked at it a little better. I do feel a little guilty. I really don't want to be at my job, but spirit's like, have patience. Get what I'm saying? Like, that's the way they showed that format to me on something little. Now, if this is big, I'm hearing more like catastrophic. So somebody's really hovering this energy. I mean, this could have to do with your children. This could have to do with infidelity. This could have to do with cheating the law, cheating the system. You know, it's just one of those things. And I feel like, but it's like not using your intuition when you should have. And this guilt that you're feeling really does boil down to like, it's really about your beliefs that are no longer assisting you. You should have listened to your intuition, but you didn't. Could you lost something? Maybe. Could you work on something to get it back? Maybe. I don't know. So we go from like to like extreme. So however this kind of relates to you guys um, is really how you guys, I don't know. I feel like by me talking is complicating it. I'm not going to tell you you're not a failure. Maybe you are. Maybe you did fail at something. That doesn't mean completely give up. That doesn't mean don't take how that went down and and look at something differently and do it again, you know? So I almost want to say this harsh energy here because I almost want to be like, I'm not here to cater to you. So I'm not here to like hold your hand while you're sucking your thumb. So I don't know what that's about. It's harsh energy. I think you're just being harsh on you. I don't really think it's somebody else being harsh on you. But don't fall into like victim mode here. Don't look for somebody else to make you feel better, whatever that's regarding. Just learn from whatever it is you did. Don't do it again. A change of perspective is needed here. I can feel it. It's a given. So, best advice. Let's do best advice for failure. Ace of Wands. Do it again. Recreate. Try. Get creative. You have judgment. There's always second chances for you to do it again or not make that mistake again. Now, is there a second chance for you to get that job? Is there a second chance you can get that guy? Is there a second chance you can make something work with your kids? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But when it comes to yourself, your personal development, there's always a second chance. So your best advice is to recreate, find your spark again, follow your passion, start listening to your intuition. It's the Ace of Wands. Okay. I can't tell you if someone's going to forgive you or not, if that's judgment. You got to make your own judgment call here. Or you can sit and pout and not get creative and not be feeling yourself and feeling insecure. Like, so don't do that. You got two options. So patience, best advice for patience. So something clearly is not going the way you would like it to go. Or maybe just having a hard time understanding. You got Justice, I almost said Jadis. Justice and the Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with the Libra Sag. I almost feel like something's not fair here. But it's like, I don't know if it's like pouting. Justice is never like this. Like, this justice is so unjustified. The scales, there's nothing about this card that's balanced. Somebody's wearing a face mask, an eye mask. They don't want to see. Let everybody else do the deeds, fix things. Everybody but this energy, right? So I don't know if this energy is depending on this energy, but fix it. This is your best advice. Fix it. Balance the scales. Do the right thing. Speak the truth. Get in tune with feminine energy. Stop being indecisive. Start listening to your intuition. Like, something's not going in someone's favor with this full moon. But a lesson to opportunity to learn. So if you're not going to try to figure out what this is, then might as well get off my channel, is what I'm hearing. Because this is a time for healing. It's love. It's, it's not time for you to sit back and be like, oh, fuck, I made a mistake, but not even realize the mistake you fucking made. Oh, will I have a second chance? Why I won't? Like, this is like, you really need to go in and explore. Change your perspective. This is like the vibe I'm getting. This is like something goes wrong, but somebody doesn't even like realize like they could fix it. There could be ego trying not to fix it. The vibe I'm more getting is like, I wouldn't say victim per se, possibly, but not per se, right? It's like the wounded warrior. Do I fight for it? Do I not? Yeah. Pick yourself up. Make a decision. It's like bend a war, black and blues. But something was built off of lies, deception. I mean, it's a given just looking at this justice that there's something karmic going on here. But you can fix it. Might not be able to fix that situation, but you can have a redo in life again. It might not go with the person, place, the thing you thought it would, but you still have another chance to recreate or fix it or follow your passion. So your best advice, this is so black and white. Stop playing victim. This is like a victim card to me, even though it's not like a victim card. But this is like, pick yourself up. You either give up or you pick yourself up. Like I said, you get two options here. Fight for what you want. I would never tell you to give up. I hope nobody around you would tell you to give up. But it's the death card. Something's over. It's time to transform. Best advice. The Lovers, make a decision. Follow your heart, your soul, whatever makes you happy. Got the Empress at the bottom, Queen of Wands here, Three of Hearts there. Maybe you are married, or your wife or your kid's mother. You feel guilty for moving forward. You feel guilty for falling in love elsewhere. I don't know the scenario, but why are you in a contract when you're not even happy? Right? So I don't know why people insist. Yes, thank you. That's a lesson. I don't know why people insist on living their lives like that. I know, guys, I have a heart of gold. I know I should probably be shedding way more light than realism, but it's just shit comes out like that, and it's not even past experiences of this or that, and it's not even projections. It's just like, why the fuck do people live like this? You really need someone to tell you you're not a failure? Maybe you did fucking fail. Maybe you do need to maybe you do need to be more patient. Maybe you do need to start making better decisions and be a better fucking person. Maybe you should feel the guilt because maybe you did something fucked up. Bam. How's that? You guys loving this intense moon? Anybody else feeling the intensity with this moon? But let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. When shit, that just looked like a comment, but when shit comes into fucking play, do you really want to hear this story or listen to this story or fucking get dragged into that story? Do you really want to know what's going on in somebody else's fucking life when you don't want nothing to do with it, or you're being left out of it, or you don't know what's going on? Let's start getting fucking real with our lives here, guys. Got one life to live. You want to live it like you're in a fucking soap opera? Then go ahead. But I don't got time for that shit. You shouldn't have time for that shit. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat that shit. So there's a nice way and there's a harsh way. Too fucking bad. That's life. You're gonna continue to let stuff hold you back because how somebody else is making you feel? You like that entrapment? You like that restriction? You like the fact that that person tells you, but you didn't fail. You're not a failure. Yeah, maybe the fuck you are. Maybe you are, and maybe you need to wake the fuck up. Fix what needs fixing and make the situation better. Stop putting it on other people. Fix your own fucking mistakes. So there's that. I almost didn't want to come on today because the energy was pretty intense. And that's nothing personal, guys. That's realism. No. Like, I just picture it like, no, you didn't fail. Like someone's shielding you. What if you did fail? Fix it. Do it again. Pick yourself up. Encourage yourself. Acknowledge your own shit. Accept your own shit. Work through it. Make it better because you know you did the wrong thing. Own that you did the wrong thing. Be honest with somebody. So I think the energy is absolutely great, but it's really intense, and I think it can go from 0 to 100 real quick. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. So, Chariot of Ascension and Cartouche. I just want one. I don't want to play the guessing game. It's just, this talks about circumstances. It's ringy. Okay. Certain circumstances that connect you to certain things, people, events, that type of stuff. But what I like about this is like being able to create something new. And that's what the Ace of Wands was all about. So go and create something new. Please don't sit there and think you can't do it and you can't fix things, because you can. So let's get a message for that first reading.
You weren't answering the text. I don't know how to eat some Thai food, but I just ate it with the noodles and chicken or whatever it is. And then I put sauce on that.
Yep, that's how I eat it.
Rice.
Yep.
It is bussin'.
Spicy as shit, right? Make me want to have another bite. Things that make me go,
So next time you have it,
you're gonna eat it.
yeah.
I have a book.
I
Yeah, I have a book over there on my little dresser, like near my fan. Near my fan.
Okay.
Bedside table. There's 2 little books.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. I was looking for a big ass.
Here, take this.
Flip book. Yeah. You guys.
Mia says hi. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I brought home Thai food for dinner. And I had a little of it when I got home. Everyone says hi. But it was burning my mouth. So I stopped eating. And then she came in with it, and it was like, oh, temptation. So something's definitely spicy and tempting. But it probably has a lot to do with the full moon. But even my dinner was intense. But intense with spice and flavor. Get what I'm saying? So reads can really be interpreted in many different ways. So regarding the lessons, that doesn't feel right. And what I'm being told is you only feel like a failure if you're not trying to fix it. And if you think about it, I guess that kind of makes sense. And it does take time to fix things depending on the severity of the event, is what I'm being told. So don't give up. Temple of Cardin. Entering the fierce belly of Skemet. Everyone says I'm a little different, but I typically would say Skemet. She's the one that has the Sphinx face. This is doing something with my lobes, my temples. You have such strength within you. That's what that Nine of Wands card was. It's time to trust your own boldness and your courage, taking risks that make your true heart feel engaged, generally living things that make you feel alive, things that make you feel comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. The lion-headed sister of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of passion, courage, and fire. There's no room for procrastination here, or self-doubt, or guilt, or turning back. She urges you on your high destiny, calling you to believe, to keep going, and expand yourself. This oracle calls you to have the courage in your convictions, to have faith in yourself and in your own progress. To be fearless will be assured victory. Shemet will not be defeated. If you're concerned about biting off more than you can chew, but you're not sure, just follow the path. It will take you where you need to be. You will gain recognition as you move your feet forward. Enter the temple. This oracle brings you a particular message regarding divine justice. If you're involved or witnessing a situation that seems unjust, abusive, or concerning, or makes you worried or not right, this tells you it will be resolved by according to divine justice. There is nothing to fear. Pray to her unconditional love for help, resolution, and trust. Divine justice will always prevail. I almost feel like, let me finish. Sometimes it's our own ego that needs to be cleared or gets in the way. So don't worry if there's a few bumps on this path. It's just part of the manifestation of your desire. Shkemet assures you will come to pass. In fact, the manifestation has already commenced, but you must take action. So I'm going to read the incantation, but this card, everything that we talked about with certain stuff was on the board, guys. Okay? So I don't know. It's like you're holding yourself back, but you're also letting other people hold you back. So I hope that you can push through it. Skemet who loves me unconditionally, brave, bright as fire, bold as can be. Bless the situation with your healing power. Do it now, this very hour. I offer you love and gratitude from my heart. as you liberate me from this troubled dark. Schemit who loves with passion and might, you assist me now with your eternal fire bright. Schemit who loves me unconditionally, brave, bright as fire, bold as can be. Bless this situation with your healing power. Now, do it now, this very hour. I offer you love and gratitude from my heart as you liberated me from this troubled dark. Schemit who loves me with passion and might, you assist me now with your eternal fire bright. It's time for you to be aware of your own space. It's time to open your eyes. And sometimes our heart tells us patience is needed. Situations will unfold. I just don't think you can't control how things are going to unfold, is what I'm hearing, guys. And she isn't very subtle. She'll be very honest and blunt and truthful. So maybe that's why I delivered that type of message, guys. Okay? So, beautiful message. All right. These messages are actually going to be completely different, is what I'm hearing. I don't know what to do. Hold on. I was going to come back, but I guess that's a no. The knock feels very different. Throat chakra's being activated. Thank you. Perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach the mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Never give up. This whole read is about not giving up and going after it. Stop being the victim. Stop acting like a failure. Stop looking for other people to tell you you're not a failure. Stop looking for reassurance. It's just the messages I'm getting, guys. It's harsh, but it's sweet words being delivered. Like, take accountability and move forward. It might cause an argument because the kids are bickering. Could be a Capricorn around you, which is pulling me more to that devil energy than a Capricorn per se. Lizard. Regeneration. As a survivor, you are on peril. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak and master your regeneration. It's like pull it. It's like pull it together. I just heard like, come on, like everybody's doing a brand new dance now. I don't know if you're starting a motivational class, a dance class, like some type of class might be good for you. Like there's too much structure here. I see gold, a gold coin, gold medal. Humpback whale, the singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power of your soul. Grizzly bear power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strengths. I never give up. I will succeed. Affirmations might be really good for you. Poetry might be really good for you. Getting in tune with the feminine side might be really good for you. Because these are two complete opposites. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation will always guide you. Nothing can stop you and keep you from this goal. Align with your purpose and the power of your soul. The grizzly bear is all about power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So it's almost like the same message is what I'm getting. Like love and gentleness is actually your strength. I think somebody here is looking at it as a weakness and they would rather put on this persona than to be romantic or to be vulnerable or to let their guard down. There's a chrysalis here. So somebody is definitely in transformation mode. So someone's emotions are transforming. I will be back. The girls are stopping by after work. I'd say within like the next 20 minutes. So I don't want to get pulled from that. Okay. So I'll be back. I love you guys. Bye.